of the Church of Hey. What's up, Danny?
What's going on?
How was your...
I always expect the soundbite to come in, but you never do it when I think you're gonna do it.
What soundbite?
The Nicolas Cage.
Oh, Nicolas Cage is
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage as Jesus Christ.
Hey.
Hail,
I always
Nicolas
expect-
Cage.
I always expected to come in as soon as you said, "Hey, how's it going, guys?" And I'm like, "Is he gonna do it?" No, he's not gonna do it. And then when I start talking, you do it, and I'm like, "Damn it!"
I would never interrupt you while you're talking, bro.
Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So what's up, dude?
Man. Oh no, I've had a good past week. We had some sushi, I want to say, on Saturday, and then we also had some Hispanic food with the folks on Sunday. And I was watching some movies. One of them being 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Nice.
And I don't know if you remember this movie, Sunshine. It came out, I want to say,
With Will
around
Smith?
2007. Nah. Hell no, not Will Smith. No. Hell no, not with Will Smith right now. I'm saying with it's with Cillian Murphy. It's like if you watch the movie, you'll recognize a lot of actors that are in it. I don't remember who the director was. I think it was Danny Boyle who directed it. But it's the one movie where this team is out in space and they have a mission to like reignite the sun. It's like so out there, but because I watched 2001: A Space Odyssey, I just went on this thing where I'm like, let me watch another space movie. I didn't want to watch Interstellar. I was like, I've already seen that movie enough times. So I was like, let me go with something like from the mid 2000s. Then I watched it like a long time ago, and I remember liking it. And the second time around, I was like, yeah, this movie still holds up. It's pretty good.
Have you seen
Pretty good. I
Have you seen
recommend it.
Spaceman yet? With Adam
Is
Sandler?
that one with Adam Sandler? No, but I heard it's pretty weird and still pretty good.
You gotta check it out, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got to put that on the list.
Yeah, and did you just eat only sushi the entire day on Saturday? I love how you just put that in there. Like, yeah, we ate sushi.
Yeah,
and then-
because bro, sushi is good, bro. You don't understand. Sushi on like a day that you're hungry, and you go to this
it's
type
not
of
gonna
like.
fill you up. Let's be real, Danny.
But that's why you don't just go and get one thing, bro. You got to go to an all-you-can-eat sushi bar. Okay,
That's how
where
you
gotta
get
go.
AIDS. All right. You're just
Listen,
asking
man,
for trouble, bro. If you do
when
that.
you're on a mission, okay, and you're hungry, that's good enough for me. But how
Well, that's
about you,
good.
bro? You,
So yeah, I showed you the stand up. I mean, what'd you think, bro? Honestly, like, would you honest?
to be honest, it takes a lot of balls to go up on a stage of any kind and perform in front of people for any type of reaction.
Yeah, but you
I
do
think
music, Danny. So I mean, you know.
it's yeah, but here's my thing. I don't rely too much on the comedy aspect of it. I'll just be more like a hey, you might know this or you might know that, and I mash up some music together. So it's
Here's
like
a dog
I'll take
dick.
something here, yeah. that's gonna entail a different type of reaction, to be honest. For me, it's like here, I'll take a song from the 70s with a song from the 2000s. Let's mesh them together, and people will be impressed by that. When you say, "Oh, here's a dog dick," it's like, well,
Oh, it was like the look on that lady's face. She was like, bro, like legitimately, I was getting like a visceral like reaction from this one lady that my eyeball kept walking into her because her head was like
bro.
at the top of everybody, and she's like, I was like, oh man, not the correct crowd. And I think Danny freaking the CIA is spying
They
on us right
keep
now
spying on us, bro.
because
They
we
keep
watched
spying
this
on us.
movie.
No, but you actually killed it, bro. To be honest, like you had a solid reaction slash grossed out reactions from some people, and to me, I look. If you get some type of reaction, I'd rather have that than no reaction at all, bro. That's to me, it's a success.
Yeah. And again,
That's how I think.
like I said, I don't know if people were being nice and they were just reacting because a lot of people knew me. So I don't know, they're just being nice, but it could have gone a lot worse. That's what I keep telling people. Like, how'd you do? I was like, let me hear it. I was like, it's dirty, but it could have gone a lot. It's not my proudest fap. Let's just say that. All right.
Yeah.
But hey, I mean, that's what I'm here for, right? Like shock. stuff. I like that.
Yeah.
So
Completely unhinged.
Daniel, what'd you think of this movie, bro? We watched Dying of the Light with Nicolas Cage. Wow.
You're probably not gonna believe me because I remember the score of this movie being like what, a 4.5
Here,
on
let's look it up.
IMDb or something.
Let's look it up. Dying of the Light, IMDb. Here we go. We're gonna look it up. Let me. IMDb reviews. All right, let me share my screen. I got running a whole new setup. I've switched everything around, so please bear with me while I am doing this. All right, so it is a whopping.
It was on the top right.
4.5, which isn't bad. It's not bad. 4.5, right?
No, to me, a 4.5. It just kind of like when you start lingering around that area, you kind of start going like, what am I in for? What am I gonna expect? But I'll be honest with you, I really, really like the concept of this movie. I don't know how you feel about it. I really was digging the aspect of like the CIA agent and the terrorists he's like chasing, and how both of them kind of go through similar experiences, or at least to where they're at, right? Like it seemed like there was something there, and where I thought they were gonna leave it at.
That's my favorite part.
That's your favorite part? Why is the dinner scene your favorite part?
Because you got to put out the cigarette. Jesus Christ! And he's like putting it in the like, damn, bro, chill, dude.
Look,
like,
bro, you have no idea how I'm gonna be like this whole week. I'm gonna be quoting Masala, asshole. Like that's all I'm gonna say for the whole week, bro.
Our country needs values. Is your head so far up Obama's ass that you only see his shit? I was like, damn, bro, this dude's spitting some.
And look,
fire.
look. The concept.
There you go. You're breaking up, Daniel. The CIA is tapping in right now. No, Daniel, we cannot hear you, brother.
What?
There you go.
There it is. All right, cool. They're silencing me. No, I'm kidding.
Definitely.
So what I like is the aspect of Nicolas Cage's character, right? Evan Lake, right? We start out on a scene that he's being interrogated and most absolutely being tortured as well by like planks on to the forehead because they keep striking his forehead the entire time. But he doesn't give up like a double agent. He doesn't give any more information. He then goes to like live on another 20 or so years. Apparently he's got this obsession with that terrorist that at this point the guy is essentially like not even a threat anymore. He's like pretty much a very, very like on the brink of death essentially. But he feels like there's a lot of unfinished business. So he goes out to pursue him by the help of a younger colleague and an old flame out there in Romania. Romania is where they start out, and then they end up going to Kenya. No, not Kenya. Mombasa, the asshole of East place. Africa. He said in the movie, the asshole of East Africa.
I didn't catch that part.
Yo, he's got a lot of one-liners in this movie, and I really enjoyed that. He played a lot of like he got various, not eccentric, but like he got so tapped into different performances because in the movie he gets diagnosed with frontal lobotomal dementia. I think I said it right.
Let me frontal T. It's FTD.
Yeah.
And here, frontal T. So frontal temporal dementia. And what that is here, it's a form of dementia, but it's very aggressive. Again, I don't know how much the lure in the movie was good, but frontal temporal dementia, a common cause of dementia, is a group of disorders that occur when nerve cells in the frontal and temporal lobes of the brain are lost. This causes the lobes to shrink. FTD can affect behavior, personality, language, and movement. And these are the most common dementias that strike at younger ages. Symptoms typically start between the ages 40 and 65, but FTD can strike young adults and those who are older. And it affects women and men equally. But honestly, dude, he played a dude whose brain was rotting away very well, kind of too well. Like,
Yeah.
it had plenty of the cage rages, and I'm going to show you my favorite part, which is right at the beginning.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna play. Let me turn off the audio for this. I'm gonna play a small clip of the beginning, because I was like, bro, what in the world is this? You know what I mean? But continue talking. I'll flash it up here on the.
Yeah.
Here it is.
You got it. You got it.
I don't know how much we can play of this. Who cares though?
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
Look, this is my favorite part of the entire thing. It'll be quick. Look, so it goes in. Hold on.
It's after the handshaking, isn't it? I think I know what you're talking about.
Right there, boom! That little twist, bro. What? My boy.
It's that detail. It's that attention to detail, because it's like, oh damn. What the hell are you doing here today? It's like, oh shit, damn.
Yeah, for real. He was like trying to, right there. Our country needs values. That's what it needs, right?
See, so this is what I'm talking about, though. The concept of this movie, what I enjoyed is that he played a character, because even though the movie came out in 2014, it taps into this type of like mentality, I guess, that some people would criticize about the era that this takes place in, where it's like Obama years, right? The Obama administration's there. He has a scene where he like flips out to his superiors and he's like, yeah, you fucked up at 9/11, you messed up this, you messed up Afghanistan, Iraq, whatever. And I was like, whoa, okay. So
put the dictionary in my hand. Put the dictionary in my hand.
But what I feel like is that he tapped into that whole kind of like post 9/11, and it's funny because like
he did the 9/11 movie.
Yeah, he did the 9/11 movie. So it's like, are we just chasing ghosts essentially? Are we like going after things that may not be that big of a deal anymore? I feel like that concept of this movie was very interesting, because they also, even though they don't sympathize, I don't even want to say they empathize or anything like that with like the terrorist point of view, or at least the dude who was like the big bad of the movie. He ended up in a worse spot than where he started out, or when he was very invested in his like religion or you know, beliefs or whatever he wanted to put out there. And Nick Cage's character, he plays that part of like that patriotism, conservative, like, you know, America gung ho, that now at this point it's like eating away at him. It's like both sides have kind of eaten away at each other, in the sense that like, whether it was their determination, their like rage, whatever that may be, it ended up essentially being their downfall on both sides. That's why I like the concept. Now, am I saying it was executed perfectly? Not really. It left a little bit to be desired on the production department, because there were some scenes where I was like, I don't believe we're here where they say they are. And it's interesting that it was directed by Paul Schrader, because if I'm not mistaken, he was also one of the writers of Taxi Driver. That's a very well-known movie.
So, yeah, let me see here. So, yeah, okay, I was confirming this because I just did a short on this, where Taxi Driver is actually one of the first movies that used the Matrix defense of John Hinckley, who I guess was obsessed with the actors and actress inside this movie. Mm-hmm. And he ended up, here you go, as left Hilton 2 months after Reagan's first inauguration using a revolver. Hinckley wounded Reagan, and
that's the one that shot him, right? That's the one that shot him?
Yeah, but he was obsessed with Jodie Foster. Hinckley became obsessed with the 1976 film, which disturbed protagonist Travis Beakley. Robert De Niro plots to assassinate a presidential... Bro, what? This goes deep, dude. When Foster entered, he went to Yale. This dude is M.K. Wait, no, Foster. Who's Foster? When Foster entered,
no, with Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster. I'm sorry. So, wow, and it's kind of weird because she was a 12-year-old girl in.
The movie. At the time, she was very young in the movie.
Dude, what the heck? This guy has a.
I think it's probably like historical. Is it?
This guy has a freaking YouTube channel, bro.
No way. That is him. We make discoveries
3
on this
weeks
podcast.
ago, he's got an upcoming
What?
concert. What?
What?
Bro. Yo,
Wow.
he got released on June 15, 2022.
Yeah. Wow, dude.
Bro.
And that's attempting to kill the president.
Not guilty on all accounts by reason of insanity. He killed one person, injured 3, and stalked 2.
Hey, but my man's is doing YouTube covers,
Well, he's
bro.
killing it on YouTube, bro. He's got more subscribers than I do, bro. I'm out of here, man. Forget this.
What a discovery.
Wow, bro. What a rabbit hole. Anyways, interesting connection there.
Yeah.
With the director of this movie. And anyways, yeah, because I just remember doing a short on this and this came up. But yeah, here he is, the guy that directed that. And also, what else did he do?
Well, he didn't direct Taxi Driver. I know he was a writer. He was one of the writers. Yeah, he was the main writer.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then a mentally unstable veteran. So kind of sort of like the same. I've never seen this movie, by the way. Have you seen this movie?
Yeah, I have. It's a great movie. You should definitely take the time to watch it. It's not anything that would be mind blowing by like today's standards if you know where it's gonna go. But it's one of the classics. It's definitely one of those like slow burn kind of like guy who's slowly, about to break and then he finally does. You know what I mean?
8.2, bro, out of 917,000 reviews. That's wild.
It's a great movie, man. It's a great movie.
That's crazy. All right. Anyways, interesting connection there. That's This dude, this murderer has more subscribers than I do. What in the heck?
So Dying of the Light, I don't know if you agree with me by like what I mean by like the concepts that I like from it.
Yeah, no. I'm just kidding. I enjoyed the movie, bro. I thought it was a legitimately interesting movie. Would I call it the most original plot? Probably not, because it feels like it's been done before. It feels like any movie of like Taken, where they're going after like the bad guys, like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, with what makes this different, it's got Nick Cage in it, right? Like, hello.
It's very blatant. Like, I'm probably pulling straws here, but it's like you can make the connection that they're talking about Osama or like Bin Laden to a certain extent, without they're like, oh, why you got to let it go? Like the guy's already dead. Like, what kind of thing would it be? And it's like,
a conspiracy.
You get what I'm saying?
Do we have here, huh? You're a conspiracy theorist, huh? Danny, you like conspiracies? Is that it?
You're bringing this onto the podcast, story?
No, don't be talking about conspiracies on here, bro. We only talk about facts. All right.
No, it's well, when your head's so far in Obama's ass,
Listen, dude, and this is why it's important to watch Nick Cage's movies, because he is talking to us about real stuff. And right, we covered 9/11. We talked about maybe potentially the government being behind that whole thing. And then the other day I was like, 9/11, what are the chances that happens on 911? And the emergency number is 911. So we're always invoking 9/11. When people have an emergency, they're invoking that whole thing. So I found it interesting. My favorite part was the little twist at the beginning that he does. And let me look at my notes. And think about if you take, this is obviously a movie, but take it into perspective of what Nick Cage's character went through, and imagine that's probably close to what it's like to be in these organizations of the government, like these secret organizations. The whatever it is, the what are the guys that watch the president? The
Secret Service agents.
The Secret Service agent. It's probably close to this, bro, because they're all assets. And then on top of that, the entire time, as soon as they rescued him at the beginning, I knew they were behind it. Like, I knew that they were, and that's why he got rescued. Think about that. The reason he got rescued is because that terrorist was their asset. And that's why he's like, oh, I'm a liability now? Like, what do you mean? Like, all this, and they were kind of suddenly behind the scenes in the movie, like when they took away his driving privileges. You could tell that was somebody pulling the strings, like, oh, we got reports of whoever can faint while driving. You're not allowed. Is that, I'm sure there's a law for that. Is there, though?
It's so I'm not sure if there is. The only thing that I can, because obviously, like we don't know anyone that's like deep inside that type of like private sector type of stuff, you know. But I would like to imagine anyone that had done any service or of any kind that would have been like Secret Service or CIA or whatever, and all the eternal loopholes and
And there you go again, Danny. Breaking up, Danny. Like your robotic voice, bro. Is that a new filter you got going on there?
Is it good? Am I good? Am
yes.
I back?
No, you're good.
Okay. So what I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted, is that I feel like the eternal like circles that they were sent on to find whatever dirt or whatever target that they were searching for or anything like that, it ended up just becoming like a ghost chase. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times it could have felt that way, I would probably imagine. And for it to last as long as it did, it's kind of like, some of those people are going to stay with that trauma. You know what I'm saying? Whether they were out on the field, interrogating people they would arrested in Guantanamo and all that stuff. Like you could go way deep into like all that stuff and how certain people may never break away from that because they always feel like they have to chase that bad guy or that ghost. I like the concept of it in this movie in theory. In practice, though, I feel like the first time, especially I'm talking about like close to the end here, like all the strings they managed to pull and how they get to their target, or at least Nick Cage gets to his target. It was interesting because it's like, well, how are you going to kill me now that you found me? And it's like, they kind of end on like this somber kind of like, well, you're dying, I'm dying. There's no point, whatever. And at first I was like, oh, well, okay.
And they kind of blamed each other too. It's like, I've lived in rooms like this because of you. And then he was like obsessed with him the entire time.
And it's like, it's cool to have the dementia aspect, or at least the sickness that is really kicking in, have him like at this paranoia state, or just kind of like, oh crap, how, like, he's just freaking out essentially. And it's a very interesting choice, because it also shows like the dichotomy of what each one is going through. Like how he says, like, you got the sickness of the blood, the sickness of the brain. And I don't know, it was very fun. It was a very fun concept that, to me, I'm like, you know what? If they would have had a higher budget or more people involved, like, this could have been something. But even then, like, the names that were attached to this, like, Nicholas Winding Refn, he's a director of Drive and Only God Forgives.
Which one?
What's that other movie? He's one of the producers in the movie. If you look in the producers, he's also a what's it called? He's also a director, but I don't know if you'll see it from there. Produced by, where is it? At the bottom, executive producer.
Nicholas Winding, this guy right here?
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen any of his movies. He's a very like artsy Neon Demon. That was another
Drive.
One
I really enjoyed the soundtrack to Drive.
Oh hell yeah! Yep.
The movie, not so much. Ryan Gosling is a beautiful man.
Yeah, yeah. He's one of those type of directors that he's also very like shock type of. He always goes for the shock factor. Yeah. And he also is one that his movies are not, they're an acquired taste. I liked Neon Demon because it kind of had this weird vibe throughout. It was like following a model who's like just getting started in Hollywood, and it takes like such a weird turn, bro. But yeah, his movies are like that. So I was really surprised that I saw his name in the credits for the other movie, because I was like, oh wow, okay. I didn't know he was a part of that. Anton Yelchin, the guy who played the younger agent, I was very, like, he did his part really well.
R.I.P.
I kept thinking he was such a great actor. Damn. I thought he was going to be like a double agent or something in the movie, because he kind of kept playing his role like very quiet, like he was very
The Green Room.
quiet.
I enjoyed that movie. Did you see that one?
Yeah, Yeah. Green Room's great, and he was in Star Trek. Those movies are fun. He's a great actor, man. He was such a good actor. Sucks that he passed away.
How did he pass again? Let me see.
It was a car accident.
Oh man, yeah.
I think he was in a limo. It was like a limo accident or something like that. He was like going to an event or something. But no, man, the movie itself, I was very entertained. I can see why people would rate it low because some
outside
of the
his house, bro, pinned between his. So after Yelchin failed to arrive at the rehearsal on June 18, 2016, he was found by friends at around
essentially the
1:10,
next night. Yeah,
pinned
like
between his
midnight.
Jeep Grand Cherokee and a brick pillar gate post outside his house and studio. What? Dead from a freak accident, bro. Dead from a freak accident.
Yeah,
And what is this? Suit settled.
I guess they probably went to
hate
court,
this, bro. Hold on. What is
they
this?
Suit settled.
Settled Jeep
Family of
lawsuit
Wow.
over the rollaway crash of a grand. Wow. So I guess the Jeep had a malfunction. So case against Fiat Chrysler Automobiles followed fatal 2016 accident. The family of the late Star Trek actor Anton Yelchin had settled wrongful death. Was filed, etc., etc. Born in Russia. Well, even bro, J.J. Abrams. Do you work with J.J. Abrams? That's crazy.
Yeah, in the Star Trek movies. Yeah.
Wow, that's wild. So, I guess it had some sort of malfunction, and
That's weird. That it was like right outside his house too. That is really, really weird.
yeah. So they probably caught it on camera too, which is crazy.
Yep. I think overall though, there's a very interesting piece of trivia regarding the movie. If you want to look it up, because it was also on IMDb. There's apparently an alternate cut to this movie.
Really?
To Dying of the Light. If you look to where the related is, or like movies and related to Dying of the Light, there's the first one there that's called Dark. It actually caught my eye after I watched the movie and I went to like do some research and just see what else was said about it. Because I was like, wait, that's the same. That's Nicolas Cage. What is this about? And so it's the same movie, except instead of it being like a 90-minute movie, it's only 75 minutes. So it's literally just an hour and 10 minutes.
This one got a 6.1, but obviously out of 448.
So the reason behind that was that apparently the movie that we watched, Dying of the Light, that was under the title Dying of the Light, was one that was edited by the production company. I'm not sure if it was the main distributor of the film or whatnot. I didn't get all those details. But apparently, they went ahead and released the movie that is known as Dying of the Light. Nick Cage, Anton Yelchin, the director, Nicholas Winding Refn, they all pretty much banded together to say that, hey, this was not under the contract that we signed. This is not what we had agreed to. So they essentially went to do that as protest. And they said, no, the director wanted this version of the movie. Which, I mean, to be honest, it doesn't really seem that different because when I went to see what it was about, he went on to say that it was like, oh, we had different visuals and colors and this and that. Bro, it's essentially the same movie, and they cut around a lot of stuff. I will admit there was like a few sections that I felt like, okay, this is like taking some time to set up.
You're cutting out, Danny. I'm gonna have to fire you from this podcast if you can't get your internet connection together.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay. So they essentially...
Can you hear
that? Loud and clear. Loud and clear. So they
I
went
resign.
To protest. I resign. They went to protest about it, and they essentially disowned Dying of the Light. Like, what? Nicolas Cage. Yeah, it's on part of the trivia. I think if you look under Dying of the Light trivia or that Dark movie
Is there
trivia.
is there a trivia? Oh, there is a
There's a
trivia.
trivia. Yeah, there's a trivia
I
section
just noticed
there.
that. I should probably start using this. Trivia had a $5 million budget, of which $1 million was Nick Cage's salary. Damn, bro. So listen,
Yep.
I have an idea for a movie,
Uh-huh.
and I wanna have Nick Cage in it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Cage is John D. Maybe not Jesus Christ, but John D,
Okay.
the occultist. But he
Okay.
probably asked for $1 million. How long do you think it took him to make this movie?
Not long. I think what's it called? I think it probably took them like a few months because they directed in Australia and USA. So, and some in Romania apparently is what it says there on
It was
the first one.
independent financer was David Gravik. Who's this guy? David Gravik, the bag man, Dying of the Light, and Double Trouble.
If you look next to where you click that, it says he's a businessman.
Yeah. It says a Bahamian.
Bahamanian.
What is that? The Bahamas?
Yeah.
So I guess he was. Can you imagine, bro? Was it Jeff Bezos the one that bought that one show that he really liked? Damn, I watched the show too. It was a sci-fi show, space. Oh, let me look it up here real quick because Jeff Bezos is so baller. Buy show. Let's see here. Because he's bought like a bunch of shows that he's like, oh, The Expanse. Did you ever see that?
I did not see The Expanse. I've been interested in it though, but I haven't
Bro,
really.
it's so good, dude. How Amazon and Jeff Bezos saved The Expanse. They bought the series and finished it.
Because it was in sci-fi, wasn't it?
Yeah, can you imagine? Can you imagine being so baller like, wait, they canceled my show? What do you mean they canceled it? Call them up and buy it. So what if this dude here, this David Gravik guy, was a Nick Cage fan and was like, you know what?
Bro, I'd be so mad if my name got brought up somewhere, right? And it says, whose film credits include critical failure.
Well, we can't hear you because you keep cutting up, bro. So
God damn it. I hate this.
You were fine last time we recorded it.
I don't know. And I had my settings a bit higher and everything too. So I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know. So,
but yeah, what I was saying is I wouldn't want my name brought up and that for them to say, prior film credits include the critical failure. Like, bro, like I'd be so mad. I'd be like, yo.
He financed it, directed it, co-wrote, and acted in it. No wonder it was a failure.
The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost right there, bro.
Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Where's he? Oh, I had Robert De Niro and everything in it, bro. What?
Bro, he had money.
Have you seen this movie?
No, I have not. I have no idea what this movie's about. Poor John Cusack. They drug in freaking John Cusack.
Where's Gravik at? Is this Gravik?
Nah, that's Martin. No. He must have played it some other. Yeah, he probably had a different role.
Yeah, it must
probably
have been
a secondary character.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was critical failure. So let's see here. Gravik. No, he was a lawyer, but they don't show him. So interesting. Because if I can find money to do the movie, if only we knew somebody who knows Nicolas Cage.
Right?
If only.
If only.
All right, so here's the film was taken away from director Paul Schrader in post-production and re-edited by the producers. Yikes. So in October 2014, Schrader posted on his Facebook page, "We lost the battle. Dying of the Light is a film I wrote and directed, was taken away from me, re-edited, scored, and mixed without my input. Yesterday, Grindstone."
Oh, that was one of one of the film productions. Yeah.
Released the poster and the trailer. Schrader had already posted in September 2014 photos of himself, Nicolas Cage, Anton Yelchin, and Nicholas Winding Refn.
Yeah.
Wearing black t-shirts printed with the terms of the non. Oh, that's what that movie was about. So that was what that shirt was about, because I did see that.
Yeah.
In the pictures. that he's talking about here. Let's see here.
I think we saw that last time too. Yeah, yeah.
I think it might have been in the pictures of the here.
I think so.
Right here.
There it is.
All right, so that makes sense now what that is. No publicity issued by artist or lender, whether personal, publicly, or otherwise, shall contain derogatory mention of company and the picture or the service of artists or others connected with the pictures. So
Essentially like saying like y'all shouldn't have taken the movie and, you know, made it what you wanted.
the non-disparagement clause in an artist contract gives the owners of the film the right to sue the artist should the owner deem anything the artist has said about the film to be derogatory. I have no comment on the film or others connected with the picture. Through their silent public protests, Schrader, Cage, Yelchin, and Refn have basically disowned this release. Oh, wow. So they didn't even like...
Yeah. They just disown it. So they're not... They encourage people to pretty much not to see it. They're like, nah, we'd rather you not see it.
So we shouldn't have seen it, bro. We did a disservice.
I know, right? We did a disservice.
To Mr. Cage. Cage, please accept our apologies.
Forgive.
We did not know. Please forgive us, Sensei.
Hey,
because...
listen. Cage put so much into this, okay? Because he had to play a doctor, not even just a doctor, a Romanian doctor, right? While also putting on a performance of having dementia, or at least evolving, like,
that's wild,
dementia,
right?
bro. That's insane.
That's wild.
That is wild.
So here we have Nicholas Winding Refn admired Paul Schrader's spec screenplay and was going to direct it years earlier with Harrison Ford and Channing Tatum in the lead until Ford exited the project because of creative differences about the story's bleak ending. Refn opted to stay on as an executive producer with Schrader, directing his own screenplay. Refn later publicly criticized the producer's decision to change Schrader's version and called the re-editing against the director's will artistic disrespect. I mean, I guess these guys would take that to heart, right? Like, this is what you do, and this is your thing. I think
they probably took it to heart more because it was so late into the production. You know what I mean? Like, it was so late in the game. Like, the 11th hour, they just go, all right, no, we're going to change this up. And it's like, bro, really? Mm-hmm. You know, like, it does leave a sour taste. When it comes to film productions, you have so many people involved, producers and everything, that, believe me, bro, like, just from some stories I've heard, like, behind the scenes, and not even just about this movie, but like just in general, like, it's a juggling act. If you're a director, you want to keep everybody happy. You want to keep the people who are financing your movie happy. The distributor of the film, like, you got to take this scene out. Okay, well, why don't we make it this way? Why don't we change it up like this? It's a lot, bro. I would not want to be in a director's chair at all because it sucks, bro.
Well, we're going to raise the money, okay? So I need everybody to sign up for the Patreon. We're going to raise the money to star Nicolas Cage in a movie, okay? I'm gonna be the director.
Okay.
I'll be the writer and executive producer, and hopefully it doesn't flop. So we'll see. No, but the movie that I want to do is John D. and Edward Kelly, like that story. I don't think it's been done. Let me double check. So John D. Edward Kelly movie.
No, why don't you do a movie about a guy that tried to murder a political figure and was deemed not guilty because of insanity and makes YouTube covers?
I can have him I can have him on there. So there is no movie on John D. and Edward Kelly. But then I don't know how the cuck scene would go because there is some cuckery involved where they have to swap wives. And then somebody said that I could star... Who's the guy that did Joaquin Phoenix as Edward? Joaquin Phoenix as Edward Kelly. So there you go. Let me pull up Edward.
Oh, that's
Kelly.
who you would have?
I don't know. I mean, it's whoever I could afford. But does this look like a right there? Would that be? So that's Edward Kelly. Right? Would you be like an Edward Kelly? I think you would.
Oh, you're going for more of like the more the bridge of the nose and the kind of like formation. Yeah, I see where you're going.
Yeah, bro.
For.
He looks like a good Edward Kelly. But see, an actor like this, bro. I mean, they're commanding a lot of money.
Yep.
That's wild. But he did the Joker. Didn't he do one of the best Jokers like ever?
Yeah. Yeah. In my opinion, yeah. You can't really you can't like compare it to Heath Ledger because we're talking about two different types of movies. The one that's there, that Joker, if you've seen that movie, it's essentially inspired by that Taxi Driver movie, which is oddly enough how we talked about Taxi Driver earlier. But yeah.
So, and then Nick Cage as, where is it at? John D. Yeah, I see it. I'm sorry, yeah, it's John D. So I see it, bro. Listen, dude, don't tempt me. I'll manifest this shit.
Yeah, bro.
Look at this. Bro. Can you imagine?
I see the look. No, do it with that the second to last one on the bottom there, because I see it. I see it right there, bro.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, because it's more of a close up on the face.
Yeah, let's look at it. Bro,
I see it, bro. If it's a serious face, yeah.
And he was Dracula too, bro. We can do this. I can call the right people, dude. I got connections. All right.
There you go.
We're gonna do this. We gotta dream big. We gotta shoot. We gotta shoot for the stars. So, Danny, anything else before we rate this on the Cage?
The action scene was hilarious, bro. I loved it. It was great. That one random pool guy that got shot, I was laughing my ass off because I'm like, what did he do? He just got out of the pool.
It was kind of corny though, right? Like the entire scene, it was like.
I love how Nick Cage was a total badass. He's got the leather jacket. He got shot in the arm or like up on the shoulder. He shoots the guy like 9 times or whatever. I'm like, I think he's dead, bro. And he just bah, 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 bah. And I'm like, damn.
It wasn't as bad as what's the one that we watched, the
first one?
Was it the Kill Chain? Yeah, it wasn't
where he's got the shotgun just bah, bah.
Yeah, this one was way more
bro.
Way terrible.
And he just did it with just a simple handgun. I forgot what model he had. It was funny. Anton Yelchin's he was like negotiating on getting handguns. He's like, look, I'll get the Jericho for $950 and you get this one for
2,000 euros. You got. Wait, have I had my freaking green screen setting on this entire time? No.
I think so, bro. I think so because I think your lens were acting a little funny.
Yeah, they were green. Hello, Mr. Cage.
Hey.
All right, so let's do this.
Nice.
Let's pull this up here. All right, so we was 2014. Dying of the Light. What are we gonna rate this one, bro?
I want to give it a 6 because I definitely like the concept of the movie and like certain themes that it was going for. For me, I'd give it a 6.
I'd give it. I was gonna say 6.5. So we'll meet in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So 6.25. Can we do that? Can we do a 6.25?
Yeah. Screw it. Let's do 6.25.
All right, here, let me copy and paste this.
Because I'm sorry, his acting was phenomenal. All the stuff he got to do, all the one-liners, he definitely had a lot to do in this movie.
So I got some notes here. Put it behind you. The terrorists, yeah, they were all in on it. Put the dictionary on my hand. He knew all along the guy was alive the entire time. And then plenty of cage rage scenes. So the head so far up Obama's ass scene, cage rage. Smoking scene.
You screwed up 9/11. You screwed up Afghanistan. You screwed up Iraq. I was like, yo, he's dropping facts, bro. He's spitting. He's spitting, bro.
Yeah. Because you have to have values, everybody. You need to have values. So let's spin the wheel here, bro, to see what
let's do it.
We're gonna pick next on the cage range. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go. Oh, snap.
42.
42.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
That's the meaning of life.
42. Hold on. Sony.
No, Sonny.
Sony.
Is he in the movie?
2002. God, hold on. I don't think he's.
Oh,
even
he was a
in
director. He was a director in that one.
Wow. All right, so this is a no-go. Yeah. So Nick, no, he was as Acid Yellow. This movie did terrible. Budget is $4 million and only did 132,000. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Bro, was he in it? Hold on, let me go to the IMDb.
I would just say put how much screen time he has.
Can you Google that? Oh, it's got James Franco on it.
Yeah.
Director Nicolas Cage. It seems like it's more like a James Franco movie. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks like it's. Yeah, he might have like a cameo, if anything, but.
Well, he's Acid Yellow, bro. There he is right there.
Yeah. Hey, if you're up for it, I mean. I think he's like a cameo in there.
Yeah, let's do another one. This dude is not even in the movie he's like, look, he's at the bottom of the freaking list. Here, we'll skip this one.
Yeah.
So what did I do with the other one? I just read it out.
Yeah.
Here, we gotta spin again. Because of you, Danny. Don't do your freaking research. Here we go. Remove choice. Let's spin it again.
Let's do it again. Oh boy. There's one in particular that I'm waiting for that I'm like,
oh, it's 96.
96. Okay. That's closer. That's closer to current time.
96. So what do we got? Love. Bro, not even.
He's a voice role.
All right. I'm starting.
It's a documentary.
I'm starting to get pissed off, bro. Let me close all this out. I'm starting to get pissed off here. It's a documentary directed and produced by Garrett, but focusing on the life and career of Anton Yelchin. Oh,
it's a tribute.
All right, that's gonna be a no-go. Not that we don't.
We're gonna be upset. Yeah, we're gonna be sad.
All right, let's go again. So remove choice. All right, here we go again. Third time's the charm, bro.
Damn right. Let's go 50 somethings. 50 somethings, eh?
Oh, 101. Let's go, baby.
Okay.
Oh, Inception. So, 101 Primal, dude. I've seen this movie. This movie's terrible, dude. Dude. Wait until you see. Have you seen this movie?
I have not, bro.
Oh, I'm not even gonna tell you.
High octane action.
Don't look it up. I don't want to tell you anything until you see it.
Yep.
You're gonna laugh your ass off. But we're gonna watch Primal next. It's on the list. And dude, what do you think? Should we go see what was the other movie that we were talking about going to see?
It was it was this month. Arcadian, yeah. But we got to see when they have it out in theaters.
April 12th.
April 12th? Okay. That's like next week, sort of.
Yeah, so what's April? Well, we don't die by the eclipse.
Yeah,
it's
that's
next
right.
Friday. Next Friday. So
we could probably watch it that weekend if somebody's got a Cinemark. It's
International Drive.
Cinemark. Yeah, it's on International.
So all right. We'll figure it out.
Or Regal Point Orlando too, whichever one of those two.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. All right. Well,
yeah.
Primal next week. It's on Amazon Prime. Okay, so
apparently Netflix too.
Oh, really? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
All right.
Oh boy.
All right, dude. Another one in the books. Hopefully, people enjoyed this. Let us know if you enjoy the banter and the extracurricular conversations.
Oh, absolutely, bro.
And all that. But yeah, this was fun. You want to plug anything? Did you start streaming yet, or are you being a freaking...
Yes, we are starting to stream sometime after, probably in a day or two, once I get everything booted up.
Nice.
We're gonna be streaming on Twitch. I'm looking to see if I can stream on YouTube as well. I know there's methods of doing multiple streams, so I'm gonna be doing that,
called
and
StreamYard.
hopefully,
It's called
or
StreamYard. Yeah.
or StreamYard, where I could just keep breaking up my connection all the time. Yeah, but that's pretty much what I got going on, and hopefully some movie reviews on YouTube soon. So we'll see how it goes.
Awesome. As always, everyone, you
Thank
can
you.
catch me at TJOJP. I am a comedian now. I can add that to the resume. So
There you go.
yeah, at the Juan on Juan podcast, all that good stuff. And yeah, dude, this was fun. And catch you on the next one. Bye.
Later.
Welcome, Kaisers, to the Church of Cage, where we wait to the mage known as Nicolas Cage. Was Nicolas Cage.